Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newcastle Racecourse here on Tuesday. It is the 14th of October, 2025. Gonna look at the second race at 225 from Newcastle, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the 225, the second race from Newcastle, which is Northumbria Leisure for Gaming Machines Handicap. It's a Class 5 handicap going for a $9,500 purse. Race for 4-year-olds and upwards. Horse rated 51 to 70. 9 horses are contesting the 2,000-meter journey or mile and a quarter on the Tapeta surface. I take the 7 horse Mesquila as a top selection. Gonna go 756 in the Tricash trifecta. 756 Tricash trifecta, top selection 7 horse Mesquila. 6-year-old six-year-old Gelba Kabar here. Tim used to be trains, get Sullivan up in the saddle. Horse's most recent appearance about 7 weeks came on the 4th of October, Red Car, last week or 10 days ago now. Mile and a quarter yielding ground, Class 5 handicap, and he finished fourth by 5 and 3/4 lengths. I thought he won a longer trip. He got down the race course well. He had a bit of a wide trip, probably wasn't ideal either. But for being his first start, a little bit of time, I didn't think it was a half bad race. He's back here to a Class 5. He's getting a little extra ground, which I think he's been dying out for. His form's been not so bad recently. He's sitting on a very good race here today. He ran 2 back on the 25th of August at Ripon, a mile 3/8 in a Class 6 amateur handicap, and he finished second by 5.5 lengths that day. And it's high weight in that amateur that day, but he stayed with them early on. He quickened up a lot. He stayed the trip well. If he had the extra furlong, he could have possibly made the race interesting late, but he really improved a lot that day. And then a Thirsk, a mile and a half, a Class 6 handicap, down in class from his previous race. He had a ginormous weight on his back, which probably cost him the final few strides of the race. He just kind of yielded before the wire. I do think, the handicap wasn't ideal, but he definitely improved. Prior to that, there we go. Funny fact, I'm on a class 4, on a quarter in a class 4 handicap, finished fourth by 3 lengths. Again, off of that one, it looks like he won a little bit longer trip. He's getting it today. He's properly handicapped, I think. I think you find a trip. Even the 5-horse Jack Sparrow for Tom Marquand and John Butler Quinn also went all the way down to a Classics at Kempton last week in that Classics handicap over the mile and a half, where he finished second by a neck, where he just missed late. The winner Blue Train had the jump on him, but he got down the race course well. Went prior to that over a shorter trip over Hampton, mile 3/16, where he finished seventh by 7 1/4 lengths, where he just wasn't comfortable. He's come back here to Newcastle, where I think his last race, he just had a very tough trip in that Racing League handicap. But I think he's drawn a little bit better here today. With a quick turnaround off a decent race last week, I'll give him a shot on the ticket. But to recap my selection for the 225, the second race from Newcastle, going to take the 7-horse Mascella. Guess kudos to the 5-horse Jack Sparrow. 756 Tricast Trifecta. 75 in the multi race. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.